Hello, gamers! Welcome back to 100 Line. Last time, we romanced Kyoshka, and stuff happened. And this time, we're gonna romance the next girl, who is Tsubasa. Yeah.
Up and at 'em, troops!
We're just jumping right in.
Rise and shine! Get ready for your 76th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy!
So true, Siri, so true.
Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness!
I was all torn about what I was actually going to stream tonight. Or if I was going to stream tonight. And I was like, I could play Splatoon, or I could just play more Skyrim, despite the fact that I've been playing Skyrim, like, all day with not streaming it, and I'm getting kind of sick of playing Skyrim, because I was kind of playing it all day, even though I wasn't streaming it, and then I was like, well, I could just go back to 100 Line, and then that's why we're playing 100 Line, it's because I was torn between playing two other games, and then didn't want to make the decision between playing the two other games, and went with the third one instead.
Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy!
But the Tsubasa chapter begins today. Hi, Haru. Tsubasa would be making her move from now until day 100. I'm feeling positive. I know my time with Tsubasa will be as unforgettable as my time with Karara and Kyoshka. And I need to be upfront and open with her to make that happen. I'm gonna turn up the game just a little bit, just like a smidge. That should be okay. Really didn't turn it up that much, but... I stuck to that determination as I committed to making this alarm clock. Should I finish my milkshake or should I drink it tomorrow? I think milkshakes don't typically keep super great. So I would say probably finish it now. But like, I don't know, I've never really tried to put a milkshake in the fridge before. It might be fine. Put it in the freezer? That makes more sense. It would be with the same determination that I would insert... I don't think I read the last sentence. I stuck to that determination as I committed to making this alarm clock. It would be with that same determination that I would insert the screws in the right places and slot in the screwdriver to tighten them down. Turns out great once it melts a little. Nice. I'm kind of weird, and I think ice cream develops like a slightly strange texture if it's melted and then refreezes. So I'm just kind of not a huge fan of putting ice cream that got melty back in the freezer. So as long as the milkshake isn't like too melty, I'm sure it'll be fine. But I'd probably be weird with it if it had melted a little. Or got too liquidy. I'm going to confront this project head on. Huh? It happened this morning. No sooner than I'd resolved myself to commit.
Hey, let's make the best of our time together, okay?
Tsubasa had come to my room. Yeah, of course. I know I just got here, but can I tell you something? Or, like, warn you?
Warn me?
Yeah, it's like the opposite of telling you how committed I am, so I guess it's closer to a warning? I'm not sure I follow, but go ahead. Thanks, so I had the same dream as Karara and Kyoshka, so of course you've been on my mind, but I'm not feeling quite as proactive or like looking to marry you like they were. I guess I just want to spend our 25 days together and make some nice memories. Right. I felt a little let down, given that I had just resolved myself to giving this an earnest shot, but it wasn't like I was going to demand that she take this seriously and try to make me fall in love with her. That wasn't what I wanted anyway. I would say you are much more head on your shoulders than the other two people are, and that's probably a good thing, and I don't think you should really go into the beginning of a romantic relationship with somebody thinking you're gonna spend the entire rest of your life with them. I mean, I'm a little bit of a hopeless romantic, so I think I have done that in the past, but it usually ends up with you pretty quickly having to, like, reframe in your own brain what the intentions for the relationship are, because that, like, image in your brain of spending the rest of your life with that person can sometimes be detrimental to living in the moment with them. And also, like, speaking from my own experience, I think it's good to look at it from that angle in the way of, like, being okay with the idea of spending the rest of your life with that person, but, like, going beyond that can be a problem. Anyway. What have I missed? You have missed the fact that we stumbled into the romance route, where the past 50 days or so were Takumi romancing Kyoshka and Karara, respectively. Each with their own, like, 25-day slot of time. And now we're moving on to the 25 days with Tsubasa. He raised them up somehow. Even weirder, he fell off a roof, hit his head, had a dream about him kissing all three girls, and they also had dreams about him kissing them. So them having this, like, shared dream thing made all the girls think that they were, like, fated to marry him or some nonsense. He was in a coma for a little bit, like a week or something, and while he was in a coma, they had the shared dream experiences. They were either high or drunk. Probably not, they're high schoolers, but... I don't know if I read this line. I'm gonna read it again in case I didn't. Anyway, I came up with my own ideas for what we can do during our time, so come with me. So, here we are. Tsubasa told me that anything too romantic would make her feel embarrassed. So she suggested we do a little tinkering with machinery together. I was wondering why that CG looked so pixelated. It was because it was super zoomed in. Apparently she will continue working on some massive, complicated machine. Meanwhile, on her recommendation, I started making an alarm clock as a beginner project. She's making like a jet engine. We worked quietly. In total, utter silence, actually.
Oh, sorry, I was so focused, time just completely got away from me. How long have we been at this?
Almost 2 hours, I think?
Yikes, sorry, everything else disappears when I'm working with machines. How's yours coming along?
It's not. I'm painfully aware of how inept at this I am.
Really? But the fun part of doing this is pushing on until you finally get it done.
Takumi's probably like me, where if he's not instantly good at something, he just gets frustrated and wants to put it down.
Don't let this put you off. Let's give it another try tomorrow.
Sure. Catch you tomorrow then.
Yeah, see you. And again, I know we don't have that much time together, but I hope we have fun.
Yeah, me too.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 77th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable
almost.
and suffering the insufferable.
Almost just
to
knocked
pave
over my
the
can
way
of
for
soda.
humanity's future greatness.
That would have been bad.
Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
I was working in silence with Tsubasa yet again today. With her was maybe a stretch. We were basically just occupying the same space. Still, even that was enough to make me a bit nervous. I was alone with a girl who had feelings for me. I straightened my posture more so than when I was alone. I worried if maybe it was coming off as unnatural. But as we continued to work, my self-consciousness gradually faded away.
By the way, I want details.
About what?
About what's gone down so far in this game of romance. How did things with Karara and Kyoshka go? Of course, you don't have to tell me anything that's private.
Right. I wasn't sure what I could tell her. It wasn't that I didn't know what was private and what was fair game, but I had a feeling I wouldn't be able to accurately express our experiences or my feelings, no matter how I summed it up. But I couldn't exactly tell her that, so despite my discomfort, I gave her a rough rundown of my time with Karara and Kyoshka.
Wow, that's crazy. I did hear the rumors, but those two were seriously intense about it. Like I told you though, I could never do anything like that.
Right. I can't really imagine you being like that either, somehow. That reminds me, can I ask if you've ever been in love?
In love?
You don't have to answer if you don't want to.
No, that's not it. I'm just not totally sure if I could really call it love.
That's fine. Let me hear it. I don't mind if it's not exactly love.
Okay then. It's so totally typical, right? I admired an upperclassman from afar. I thought he was so cool.
Oh, like the kind of thing that happens in a manga.
Yeah, that's about it, honestly.
Oh. Yeah, that probably doesn't count.
See, I told you. Basically, I've never been in love before. That's why I can't be as intense as Karara or Kyoshka, even though I am a straightforward person. but I guess I do sometimes have yearnings or whatever.
She's the one that would act as if she doesn't care, but is in fact mad in love with him. Sorta, yeah. Sorta. I think it's more like the vibe of, like, she's never had intense feelings before. Like, what she's saying here, more or less, to me, reads as, she's never had intense feelings before, so she doesn't really know how to deal with having intense feelings in the first place.
Who cares, right? Well, chatting like this was a nice change of pace. Let's get back to it.
Right. The romance route is a weird route in this game. I do appreciate it, and there's probably going to be weirder in the future.
Adam troops, time to rise and shine!
But it is a weird route for the game.
Get ready for your 78th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness.
Especially with the fact of some knowledge that I already know from having gotten the true ending, that makes it real weird. That I'm like, I don't know. I don't know about that. Any of the romantic stuff in this game is recontextualized by that true ending, and if I think too much about it, it feels real strange.
Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
The same alarm as in different games. It's a fairly common school bell, honestly. That pattern. So, like, it's not, like, that surprising, that it's the same school bell sound effect in, Danganronpa and, 100 Line. I think it's a pretty standard school bell sound effect, that is used by, like, multiple different schools, probably in, like, several places in the world. But also, I might be making that up out of nothing, so. I'm pretty sure that it was, just modeled, from Danganronpa, I'm pretty sure it was just modeled, like, pretty closely after, like, real school bell sound effects that would be common in, like, Japanese high schools, but I also am mostly stating that based on inference than anything else. I mean, every, like, intercom system is gonna have its own, like, way of sounding the bell sound. And I'm sure there's one out there that has a similar one to what the sound in these games is. I was working in silence with Tsubasa yet again today.
By the way,
Yeah?
what are you making there anyway?
Oh, Takumi. I hadn't had a chance to ask until now.
Oh, it's an engine. A pretty big one.
Right. It was indeed a pretty big engine.
Huh?
But why?
It's a long story. I told you that my grandpa got me into mechanics, right?
Sounds familiar. I did remember hearing about it, but I couldn't remember if it was before or after I leapt through time. My answer sounded a little vague due to my hesitation, but Tsubasa continued on, seemingly not noticing.
My grandpa runs a workshop. Mostly we focus on cars, but we do some other stuff too.
Wow, that's an extensive portfolio. Why is it all so niche? Class bell is usually a softer ringing sound, like ding dong or boing to signal the start of end of class. So true. I think, I'm trying to think of, like, what the school bell in my school sounded like. If I heard it, I would immediately be able to be like, yeah, that was the one. But, like, trying to remember it based on my memory of, like, 6 years ago is not great. It was just like, what the hell did my school bell sound like? I'm like trying to find it in my mind's eye right now. It was just a very simple ding, honestly. Like it was like I don't like I'm like trying to like perfectly recreate the noise in my mind so that the noise that comes out of my mouth matches exactly. But it's not going to. It was just like a very simple chime, like, so like it was very, very simple, just like a single ding that came in and out. Anyway, I don't know why I got stun locked by that, but I did. Before that, it used to tell us the period has ended. Like some guy's voice would come over the mic and be like, "Hello, class, the period has just ended." That's crazy. It would be specific, too. That's wild. Making specific announcements like that is crazy. I had a 9 period day. That was like 40 minutes per period. We just had a single bell sound that would play when the period was over. And then also it would play again in, I think, like 3 minutes when the next period started. Which, having only 3 minutes to get from one class to your next meant most people were late pretty frequently. If you had to go from one side of the school to the other side of the school, you were gonna be late. There was, like, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You were either late or just barely on time. It was also a fairly small school, so, like, it was kinda doable, but, like, also, like, if you stopped to talk to one person at all or had, like, trouble opening your locker, you would be late to your next class, which is why when I was in high school, I legitimately just did not use my locker at all. My school had a rule against carrying backpacks around with you, but no rule against carrying around laptop bags or the, like, big Trapper Keeper binder things that you would hold all your papers in. So I double-shouldered a laptop bag on one side and a big Trapper Keeper thing on my other shoulder. And I would carry those 2 bags with me everywhere. Because I would not use my locker so that I was never late to any classes. Also, I trusted having my stuff on me 24/7 more than I trusted the school's lockers. Because if my stuff is on me 24/7, no one can search my locker if I get in trouble, because all my stuff is on my person. And also, that was not really my main concern. My other concern was, like, somebody's gonna break into my locker and steal my stuff. Which I don't think would have happened, but I was needlessly paranoid about it. But anyway. Anyway.
But since you asked why I'm working on an engine specifically, I'm kind of testing myself to see what I can do.
What do you mean?
My grandpa is crazy for machinery, just like me, if not more so. He used every spare minute trying to make something new.
I would probably do the same, but we don't have lockers. That's even crazier. We had to rent a locker? That should be illegal. That should be illegal. Making you rent a locker at school? That's crazy.
He made one of these just for fun.
For fun?
I wanted to keep up with him, so I tried making one before based on what I'd seen of his work, but I failed. But it's been a few years, so I think I might be able to pull it off now. So that's what I mean by testing myself.
I see. I hope it works out for you. I added words to that sentence. We weren't forced to do it, so I just didn't do it. I mean, yeah. Goblin.
Right? Since I'm going to all the effort. Don't give up on your alarm clock either. Keep going until it's done.
My progress as of late was horrendous. Honestly, I felt like scrapping the whole thing since yesterday. Maybe she could tell. I'll do what I can.
That sounds like quitter talk to me. Anyway, all this talking is making me tired. Why don't we have some tea before we get back to work?
Don't remind me. Don't remind me about the alarm clock. I don't want to work on it. Ugh. Then I'll just...
No, it's fine. I'll do it.
Oh.
Oh my god, my hand is touching her hand. Oh my god. Sorry.
Me too. Let's forget the tea.
Yeah. We quickly pulled our hands away and resumed working. I was thirsty, so tea had honestly sounded good, but I was too embarrassed to say anything now. Bro, didn't you just, like... watch, like, a whole, like, sex movie with, like, one of the other girls, and now you're, like, blushing because you touched hands? Okay, I said sex movie. It was a movie with a sex scene in it. Sorry. Sorry. Normal movie with a abnormally long sex scene in it.
Get ready for your 79th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy!
The sound of our tools clattered, as if to drown out the silence. I'd gotten used to both being with Tsubasa and being with her in silence. I didn't feel the itch to fill it with small talk. This is like introvert couple's dream, where you're just like sitting in a room doing things together, or actually doing things separately, but you're both in the room together. And you don't have to talk to one another, but you know that the other person is there if you do want to talk. Literally introvert couple dream. If we happened to come up with a topic, we'd chat as we worked, or take a break, and change things up with some conversation. We'd found our rhythm in this tacit understanding.
By the way...
I was the one initiating conversation this time. You're still prone to puking easily, right?
Very. Why'd you ask?
I just realized you haven't had any incidents since we started hanging out. Is it because working with machines relaxes you?
Oh, is that what it looks like? I'm actually so nervous that I'm really struggling to keep it down.
For real?
I'm just playing. I'm not saying I'm not a little nervous about this whole love game thing, but I don't feel pukey at all. Maybe romantic stuff doesn't trigger it.
Oh, I sure hope that's the case.
Huh?
By the way, has it always been a problem for you? The whole getting sick from being nervous or from emotional things?
Not exactly. There was a pretty clear trigger. My mom is what you'd call a tiger mom.
Like, she gave birth to a tiger? That's crazy.
No. Obviously not. I had lessons from morning till night when I was a kid. I spent every day studying. Back then, I thought this was normal, and I was desperate to meet her expectations.
I think more commonly I'd refer to that sort of behavior as like a helicopter mom. But I get the sentiment.
But I guess I just didn't have it in me. I'm a really average girl. Even if I tried to cut down on my sleeping hours, I was working myself to the bone just to barely keep up. Sure enough, everything I was holding back came exploding out of me.
She gave birth to a helicopter? So true, chat, so true. How do you mean?
I was taking piano lessons, but on stage during my recital, I suddenly got so incredibly nauseous. I threw up all over the keys. Ever since then, I've had a sensitive stomach.
Oh.
Oh, but I didn't just suffer on forever after that. My mom must have felt bad because she switched to a more independent approach for my education. After that, I started going to Grandpa's workshop and fell in love with machinery.
Sorry, I didn't think it would be such a heavy story.
Oh no, it's totally fine. That actually happens quite often. Besides, I'm thankful it did. If it hadn't, I wouldn't have gotten so obsessed with machines, right?
Right. The only romantic relationship she would have? Are you saying the Aurelius, in response to the Aurelius emote you posted? Life-size Lucario plushie is the only the only romantic relationship. Oh, with machines. Okay, understood. Not in reference to the emote. Got you. That's true, but I was still sad. Aurelius is the name that I gave to my life-size Lucario plush that I still have. He is chilling over in the corner right now.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine!
I learned, like, very early on that I don't super love cuddling that plush because the body is very dense and rigid. And so, the plush I had bought with the idea of, like, I can hug this every now and then when I feel upset, and just, like, cuddle it in bed or whatever, became, the plush that kind of just, like, stands around in my room. And occasionally I will still hug him because, like, the thing of, like, having arms on a plushie that are, like, big enough to actually, like, kind of wrap around your body simulates, like, a real hug. And this is all just because I'm, like, way too awkward to just ask somebody in my life to give me a hug. So instead I just hug a plushie and call that good enough. Because I actually do like hugs, but lots of people think I don't like hugs because I only like hugs when I want specifically to be hugged, and that's not, like, super often. My cat is my plush. I also like hugging the cats and stuff, but the cats don't come in this room very often because of the fact that I keep the door shut very often, and they don't super love being shut inside the room. One of them doesn't come in here at all. The other two come in here kind of sparingly.
Get ready for your 80th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy!
He lays around me all the time. He hates leaving the room. Fair enough.
Good morning! Feeling good?
What's with all this energy?
Come on, we've met so many times now. You know I have to mix it up and keep it fresh.
I love Moko, dude. Moko's, like, the best.
Right.
But, well, and everybody knows victory and celebration comes after stagnation and frustration. Let's just get right into the same old, same old. Anyway, how goes the romance with Tsubasa?
Right.
But I seriously can't take it anymore. You're gonna tell me it doesn't feel romantic at all, right? But as you spend time together, you'll develop an attraction that you just can't sort out until the very last moment. How many times is this now, anyway?
You sound slightly like Sakura from Danganronpa, I'm imagining. Probably similar, yeah. Probably similar quality.
Ah.
I sort of go back and forth with Moko's voice, between, like, that register that probably sounded kind of similar to Sakura and the other register that I use for when she's, like, acting slightly more cutesy. Because I feel like that matches Moko's, like, whole mood. I don't know if that's how this one's gonna turn out. She's right about the part where things don't feel romantic with Tsubasa right now, but...
Stop that! I know everything! You gotta respect a girl's intuition!
Hey, Moko, aren't you being a little weird today?
Huh?
What?
Every fair maiden has days like these. You don't need me to spell it out for you, do you? Oh my god! Anyway, I'm so not in the mood right now, so let's just wrap this. Oh!
What now?
Even though your predictability is so totally boring me, I'm an ally to all the women out there looking for love, so I've done a little string pulling to get you two moving along a little. You should really be looking forward to tomorrow.
String pulling? Where's the blue-haired man, the one with the assassin family, I think? He hasn't really been prevalent in this, path because of the way that this route is structured. So, he just hasn't had a lot of screen time in this route because, anybody who isn't Karara, Kyoshka, or Tsubasa hasn't really had a lot of screen time in this path. I do like the fact that it's giving Moko some more screen time with the intermittent Moko moments, because Moko tends to not have a lot of screen time in a lot of the other paths I've played so far. Well, in the other, like, 2 paths I've played so far, because I think I've only pretty much played 2 before this.
Oh my god, it's so not easy dealing with you slow burn types.
Ignoring my questions, Moko listlessly exited the room. What's his name again? His name is Yugamu. Yugamu Omokage. Women are such mysteries. Women are people, man. I mean, in general, people can be mysterious, and it's hard to understand everything that's on a person's mind, but women are people. Oko included. I don't know, the older I get, the less I like the whole, like, actually pointing out, like, generalized statements about women and men. Like, I don't know, every single time I hear things like that these days, I'm just like, I don't think that's correct. I think you're generalizing, and that's bad. Or something, I don't know. Not a huge fan of generalized comments made based on biological sex or gender identity, because a lot of the time it's not gonna fit for every specific person or whatever, which obviously it's a generalization, but have I watched any anime? I used to watch like a fair bit of anime, but I haven't really watched that much recently. But I used to be like super huge into anime, where I was watching like almost everything that came out in a season, like back when I was in high school. But then I sort of stopped watching them at a certain point. Still really like Mob Psycho and JoJo, and I like Made in Abyss, but Made in Abyss is also in a weird spot where, like, I have to appreciate it for certain aspects, and other aspects of it can feel really weird at times. Because classic anime thing of sexualizing underage characters. Ugh. But yeah, I don't know. I like that show a lot, even despite that. I kind of just ignore those parts of the episodes when they do happen. It's never like a huge, crazy focus, and a lot of it just feels like somewhat natural, at least, where it's like, I feel like it's more like a lot of the statements in the show is like more like young people having some level of curiosity about each other, and not like a like fetishy weird thing, but there are also moments in that show that do feel fetishy and weird, and those are the moments where I have to be like kind of turn my brain off a little bit and just ignore that aspect or whatever, or get upset about it and just keep watching anyway or whatever. I used to watch them, but I broke my iPad and I refuse to watch any on my phone. I think that type of stuff is for teens. I mean, on some level, like shonen stuff and sort of shoujo stuff too is more geared toward like teenagers on some level, yeah. But like, also, I would say media in general, when they think of target demographics, it's like you've got like the 13 to 18 bracket, and then you've got like the 18 to 24 bracket, and that's like the majority of media is engineered going toward one of those two audiences, and then there's like less media going toward people above those ages. I mean, that just might be like a bias of like the media I engage with, etc., but I don't know. I also just am a person who just, I'm gonna like whatever I like regardless of whether or not I technically fall into the appropriate, like, age demographic. Anyway.
Get ready for your 81st day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness.
I gotta be 100% honest. The entire reason I watched Made in Abyss in the first place was because I saw Nanachi before I even saw the show, and then was like, oh my god, that character looks so cool and cute, and I want to watch that show. So I literally just watched Made in Abyss because Nanachi exists, and if she didn't exist, I probably would have never watched Made in Abyss. But that show is also really dark and messed up, so yeah, I'm a fan of things that are dark and messed up. Wow, what a surprise! I like Danganronpa and 100 Line and the Zero Escape series and Made in Abyss, and a whole bunch of horror movies.
Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy!
Hey, maybe let's not do this. It's really not either of our styles.
Yeah. This was what Moko meant about pulling strings.
I know you guys aren't pool dance party people, but there's a reason cliches never die, okay? They work. Just have a little fun. Just have a fun little pool date for me.
Encouraged by Moko during their meeting yesterday, Tsubasa invited me to the pool but made sure I knew it wasn't her idea. Tsubasa was always wearing her work clothes, but now she's in a swimsuit at the pool. It's enough to put a guy on edge.
I guess since we're here now, we may as well make the best of it. What should we do? Oh, I know. Want to race across the pool?
Hey, that sounds pretty good. But let me warn you, I'm a pretty good swimmer.
Wow, I don't usually see you this confident. Now I definitely want to race you.
Looking excited, Tsubasa swung her arms around to warm up. Does that mean you're good too?
That's for me to know and for you to find out. Okay, the loser has to do whatever the winner says.
Anything goes? Hey yo. So
Anything reasonable, at least. If you wouldn't do it yourself, you can't ask for it.
Aha!
okay. If I wouldn't do it myself, I can't ask for it. That doesn't mean sucking dick is off the table, because I would suck a penis. Sorry. I shouldn't be saying that about Takumi.
Alright, then here goes.
I was hardly uniquely gifted, but I'd always enjoyed swimming. Part of it was because I could swim faster than most. But the fun for me was that it wasn't just about whipping your arms around as fast as possible. You have to think about how to effectively displace the water, about the angle of your arms, your agility, the shape you make with your palms. Swimming with all of those factors in mind maximized the joy of the trial and effort experience. Trial and error. Effort. Can't read. Other sports don't give you the sensation of steering yourself like that. It had been a while since I last swam seriously, but I was feeling sharp. Maybe I'm just being overly competitive. I pulled ahead of Tsubasa and touched the opposite edge of the pool. Then I raised my head.
What?
I win!
Come on now. You were crazy fast.
Didn't I tell you? I had swimming lessons as a kid. I wasn't any good at piano or algebra, but I was great at swimming.
Yeah, dude, you should have known. Don't challenge the girl who looks like Aoi Asahino a little bit to the swimming competition. She looks a little like the ultimate swimmer from Danganronpa. You were gonna lose.
Yeah, you never mentioned that.
Well, I won.
And so, I was going to have to obey one of Tsubasa's demands, no questions asked.
God damn it. God damn it, I got exactly what I wanted.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 82nd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy!
The pool date yesterday must have been a good change of pace. My head felt clearer than usual, and Tsubasa seemed to be in a good mood too. But even if the gears were turning in my brain, I felt like I was trying to solve a calculus problem without knowing my formulas. I hated calculus.
Are you stuck?
I mean, I never really tried calculus that hard, but I was in a pre-calc class in high school and I hated it. It was not something I wanted to give any mental power to. Yeah, big time. I felt like things were going pretty good, but I can't get these gears to mesh right.
I wonder what's wrong. Let me take a look.
Oh, God. Takumi's facial expressions in, like, every image are always so good.
Oh, of course. This one's tricky. It looks like the gears are angled wrong, but they're stuck because the exterior is warped. Let me borrow it.
Sure.
She took my half-finished alarm clock, and with the dexterity of someone who'd done it a dozen times before, ta-da! She'd finished the alarm clock in no time at all. You're incredible, Tsubasa! I was genuinely thankful, but at the same time, I felt a kind of emptiness seeing all of my hard work rendered irrelevant. Oh, I'm sorry. There's no point if I just do it. I'll put it back how it was.
No, it's okay.
No, it's not. The enjoyment comes from the feeling you get when you build something with your own two hands and it actually works. She'd barely finished her sentence before she moved so effortlessly that it was like she was rewinding time. And suddenly, my alarm clock was back to where it was when I'd gotten stuck.
Okay, now you try.
Yeah.
But it's pretty amazing you got this far on your own. You'll be done by tomorrow.
I don't know about that, but I sure hope so. What is it?
Well, we got a little too close just now when you showed me your project.
Are you alright?
I'm just messing with you.
Stop that, it feels too real. Dude, that's such a funny prank. Being somebody who's prone to vomiting, and then just, like, acting like you're about to vomit all the time. Dude, people would never know. People would never know when you're about to just, like, fucking actually puke, like, a billion times all over the place, or, you're totally fine.
Get ready for your 83rd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy!
Sirei being relatable and forgetting what number day it is.
Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy!
You got it working!
That's amazing. I'm even feeling a little emotional.
Come on, that's laying it on thick. But actually, same here. I guess the place where I got stuck yesterday was a bottleneck of sorts. In the span of 2 days, I'd made huge progress on my alarm clock, and before I knew it, I was almost done. Then it all just came together, and I was finished. And now it's heartily ticking each second away. I just realized that my cat likes it when I put his ear in my sleeve. Cats are weird, man. That's actually probably, like, similar to why, like, putting the, like, little cat headscarf thing on the cats, when they go to get groomed is, like, effective for, keeping them calm during the grooming process. Part of the reason why that's effective is because it balances out the noise, and I'm thinking the reason why your cat might like it is because it might cut out some of the noise of the background that you're in or something. Anyway, I was sure there was no way someone as bad with machines as me would ever get this done, but I guess anything's possible.
It happened because you worked hard, Takumi. Seriously, you're awesome. Someone who is not into machinery building an alarm clock from scratch like this is like someone who sucks at sports doing the 50-meter dash in 6 seconds.
Now you're really laying it on thick. You seem to know about cats. I mean, I've owned cats my entire life. And also, I would categorize cats as something of a special interest for me. I watch a lot of cat videos, or at least I had a few different periods in my life where I would watch cat videos like all day. Now I sort of more like sparse, like look at them, like I look at them more sparsely now is what I meant to say. That's how I meant to phrase that. I only look at them every now and then. I only look at cat videos every now and then now. But there were definitely periods of my life where I was watching, like, Korean cat channels on YouTube. And I was basically just watching nothing but these Korean cat channels for, like, a while.
I can't let you show me up. I need to get to work.
That's adorable. They're good channels. They're good. They're good. You should go watch a Korean cat channel. They're good stuff. One of the ones I watched was this one that had like 9 cats or something living in the same like apartment with this lady who like the full-time job was just filming the cats for YouTube. And I think now she owns like a whole company that makes products for cats. And like does research into stuff that is that is beneficial for cats, like what medicines would be good, etc., etc. Funds research for veterinary stuff. I don't fully know the extent of what the company does, because I'm only somebody who watches the YouTube videos, but I know that they put out products and such to help cats. I used to have 13 cats and I sold 10 of them. Yeah, that makes sense. Was that more of like a foster situation where you were having the 13 for a little bit and you only had them for a little bit and then you got rid of them? That sort of thing is pretty common. One of my sister's friends fosters cats, and that's something I would love to do if I had the revenue to do it. But I don't. No, not really. Not really a foster situation. You had a mom cat and she gave birth to 12. That's wild. Anyway, how much longer until you're done with that big thing?
If nothing goes wrong, maybe 10 days? I'd be happy if it was done by day 35. 95. Why did I say 30?
Right, well, if my clock is done, then I don't have a project to work on anymore. Not at the same time, of course, over 4 years. Gotcha. That makes more sense than a litter of 12. I was like, holy, that's crazy tech, man. 12 cats in one litter. That's crazy. I didn't even question it. I was just like, wow. Yeah, no, that makes way more sense. Right, well, if my clock is done, then I don't have a project to work on anymore. Why don't I help you out if there's anything I can do?
Oh, that'd be super helpful. Do you mind?
Not at all. I needed some way to pay you back, so this is perfect.
Huh? Pay me back for what?
While I wasn't exactly obsessing over it, I had felt insecure about how bad I was with machinery. You helped me get over that, Tsubasa, so I owe you one.
Is it your turn to exaggerate now?
Are you messing with me again?
Yeah, just joking. You were making me get all embarrassed.
Right, fair enough. She is joking, right? Tsubasa pukes all over the floor.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 84th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy!
Are you alright? Is anything bothering you?
Yeah, you're bothering me. Shut up.
Okay, fine, I won't talk.
Not at the moment.
Okay.
I'd be terrified if I was Takumi. Why? Today, I'm starting work on a complicated piece of machinery for my first assignment as Tsubasa's assistant. Well, calling it work is being generous. I was just tightening screws on completely unfamiliar parts and filing things down. But help is help, I suppose. It was simple stuff that anyone could do, but still. Keeping my hands busy calmed me down. I wasn't bothered even by the protracted silence.
Hey.
Tsubasa started to speak as she kept working.
This is nice, isn't it? The way the silence doesn't even feel awkward.
Yeah, this is the vibe I want. This is the vibe I want with my partner. If I ever had a partner. But then again, I'm also like way too like non-committal and like I don't have a future to think about a future with anybody right now, so I wouldn't know how to deal with a puking woman or man with a puking person. Yeah, fair. Yeah, fair. I mean, the best you can really do is like get them to a place where it's okay that they throw up, and if they have long hair, hold their hair back so they don't throw up into their own hair.
Oh, I was just thinking the same thing.
We're on the same wavelength.
For real.
Ka-check, ka-check. Ka-check, ka-check. Is that supposed to be his heartbeat? Why's it got, like, such a, like, mechanical sound to it?
Up and Adam troops, time to rise
Takumi
and
learns that he has
shine.
arrhythmia based on the, the onomatopoeia of his heartbeat. Crazy.
Get ready for your 85th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy.
He's a robot? I mean, technically, no, he's an alien, but...
Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future
This is why
greatness.
she doesn't feel anything towards him. Robophobic. Crazy.
Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Kibo would never stand for this man.
Hello and good day.
Hey.
I have to say it's so wonderful to be alive.
What's up with you?
Nothing really. I just realized that the world's a beautiful place in all its simplicity. Bright smiles on faces and shining stars in the sky are just easy to understand symbols of the very beauty of the world itself. This world is so beautiful, it's worth living in without reservations. No, it's so beautiful you have to honor it by living unfettered.
Hey!
Did something happen to her? Was there something that made you have this realization, or... Just setting up another pool date for you and her.
You can't ask an innocent girl strange questions like that.
Strange questions?
Don't you understand anything? I'm free, no more constipation.
Oh. This is the big reveal? Really? So that's why she was so moody at her last meeting.
By the way, at our last meeting, I was a little backed up, so I might have been a tad crabby. You're not upset, are you? I am so sorry.
I'm not. Just glad to hear everything's worked out. I'm even gladder she seems normal today.
Anyway, how goes it? How was your time with Tsubasa?
It's fun. Maybe you heard from Tsubasa, but I finished my alarm clock. And since yesterday, I've been helping her with the engine she's making.
My oh my.
Hey!
I noticed Moko smirking and regretted saying as much as I did.
I can really tell you're having a lot of fun with Tsubasa. But how are things going in the romance department? Do you like her?
Hey!
Well, I could.
You still don't know?
Yeah.
The way you can't answer immediately is one of your weak points, but it's also one of the nice things about you.
I don't consider that nice.
Oh, don't be like that. If you can't answer immediately, it means you're not giving a half-hearted answer either. People are surprisingly prone to letting themselves get swept up in their emotions. Especially LOVE, right? It's nice that you don't fall into those cliches.
I guess.
But well, that's assuming you make a decision when the time comes, of course. For better or for worse, you have 15 days left at this school and with Tsubasa. Go get him, Tiger.
Got it. I'll go and get him as best I can. Ding dong, bing bong.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 86th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy!
Today I'm working on the engine with Tsubasa again. Tsubasa's engine is looking like it might be done ahead of schedule, though I doubt it has anything to do with my assistance. She was expecting to be done by day 95, but it looks like it'll only take 2 or 3 more days.
By the way,
I casually struck up conversation.
huh?
This is your second time making this engine, right? You said you failed the last time. Did you already finish the part that gave you trouble last time?
Oh. Right, I guess I did explain it like that.
Did I misunderstand something?
Not exactly. I was just choosing my words carefully. This is my second time making one of these, but the last one didn't fail because I couldn't actually do it.
What does that mean?
In short, the problems I had were all mental. I didn't encounter any major obstacles or anything, but as it got closer to completion, I started to wonder if I could really make one as well as my grandpa could. And if I'd be letting him down if I messed up after all the support he gave me. I just got more and more anxious and scared. And as I got closer to completing it, I froze. I got so insanely nauseous too. In the end, I just lied and said I got bored of it and gave up.
Oh. Tsubasa's issues with nausea stem from all the expectations and pressure that she felt from all sides. That trauma corrupted the one thing that gave her peace.
But I think it's gonna be okay this time. It was at around this point in the project last time when I was overcome by the nausea. But this time, there's no sign of it at all. I feel like I'll finally be able to do what my old sad self couldn't.
I see.
Maybe I've gotten stronger too.
We can do this.
Yeah, we sure can.
No matter where the chips may fall when it comes to love between Tsubasa and I, or whatever I decide to do going forward, I really, really want Tsubasa to be able to finish this engine. I think my favorite girls, that I think of Takumi, potentially romancing. My favorite girls to ship with Takumi are probably Nozomi as number 1, because obvious reasons of, like, the entire game plot feels like it's pushing in that direction on some level. And then Tsubasa is number 2, just because I genuinely like Tsubasa, and I think that the vibe that Tsubasa and Takumi have together is good. I feel like both Kyoshka and Karara having gone for Takumi in the first place feels a little weird. Because I kinda get the vibe normally, in a normal situation, that they don't really look at him that way that much, but, you know.
Get ready for your 87th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy!
Like, if I'm gonna ship Karara with any of the guys, I ship her with Gaku. And I don't think I ship Karara with any of the guys. Or, sorry, Kyoshka with any of the guys. I think the only person I would ship Kyoshka with, in my brain, is, Karara. I'm not reading the text. I went out the main entrance and headed for the parking lot as usual. The blue sky filled my field of vision. A comfortable breeze grazed against my cheek. But the very next moment, I felt a strange presence behind me. I quickly whirled around, only to see something that made me doubt my eyes. What? How? It's Dalsha. You invaders truly do resemble us in some ways. Is this a commander? But how? We should have killed them all!
Takumi, get away from him!
Oh right, there was a plot to this game that was more than just like, Takumi romances some girls. Right! Those words finally brought me back to my senses, and I quickly leapt back.
How did he get on the premises without the alarm sounding?
Alarm? What are you talking about?
Don't tell me he went straight through the undying flames. Are you alone? Usually the commanders bring their minions.
I don't like them. They go against my principles. That woman is deranged for using them in battle. She ordered me to take this place out at once. I merely wish to know who all of you are. I shall wait for you to prepare to battle. All will be understood when we cross weapons. With that, the commander turned away and put some distance between us.
What is with this guy? He's clearly different from the other commanders.
But whatever's going on, let everyone know and we'll initiate a defensive battle ASAP. Ouch. I skipped the anime transformation sequence.
God of the planet, hear my plea and lend me thy strength. Blood of my bond release!
And golf god, Paragon of Warfare, or whatever he says.
I'm an old-fashioned man. I need to fight someone to understand what they're about. Come, take up your arms. Show me just who you really are.
Let's get him. There's Yugamu. There he is. He exists. I love that nobody's dead on this route because Takumi has been too busy chatting up girls to have anybody die. It's pretty good. I mean, is Ato dead? No, Ato's not dead on this route either, is he?
Not bad. As expected from the spotlights of this planet's heroes.
What a powerful foe! It's so hard to counter his moves.
Rizzing up girls saves lives. Shit, man, maybe those pickup artists on TikTok have something right. They don't. They really don't. They're not even rizzing up girls. Most of them are just harassing women in public.
His attacks are certainly formidable, but our attacks are hardly doing anything to him. It seems like that may be his ability. That might be what got him through the wall of fire.
Don't bother people when they're out in public. Just don't do it. There's certain environments where you kind of expect a stranger to talk to you, and then there's other environments when you're just like out with friends and some guy comes up to you and bothers you, and that's just like a problem. Don't make yourself the guy in the second scenario. You want to be the guy in a scenario where you're talking to somebody where they expected to be talked to by other people. And I think that's harder to achieve these days than it might have been in the past, simply because there are less third spaces these days. But like, I don't know, if you're out at like an event or something, you kind of expect to have conversations with people you haven't met before. And also, pro tip for talking to people in public, as somebody who doesn't talk to people in public, don't immediately jump to like flirty behavior to somebody you've never talked to before. I don't talk to people in public, so when people come up to me and start flirty energy at me when I've literally never talked to them before, I get stun locked and just feel uncomfortable immediately. If they had approached me more calmly with like energy of like, hey, how's it going? I want to talk to you like as a person. I would be more receptive to that. But I'm also, I don't know, me, where I have social anxiety and such. So I'm probably not the greatest person to be giving social advice in the first place. As a person, not as a person I want to fuck. So true. Yeah, just like talk to people as people first, and I think that usually goes better for most people.
We can't give up now. Keep going, everyone.
Damn it! I hate work without pay. Let's make this quick.
We love Gaku.
So, this is it then.
The Minecraft realm is returned. Thumbs up emoji. I hadn't gone on except for like last week or something during a stream. Probably longer ago than last week, but I hadn't gone on it for a long while. until I checked it out for a stream just to show off, like, the stuff I had on there.
Huh? He de-transformed? Why?
Me when, I see the werewolf turn back into a human. Why would you do that? Why would you want to do that? You were a cool wolf guy, why would you want to be a regular guy again?
Hold on. Doesn't this give us an opening? We can get him now.
Actually, my vision lurched. There was a loud thump. When I saw the great blue sky unfurled overhead, I realized what had happened to me. I'd been beheaded. The moment I heard Tsubasa's voice in the distance, my vision turned red. And while I was out, my whole world was enveloped in darkness. Bro died. Was out? Revive-o-matic. He gets back up. He's good. Don't worry about it. He gets revived. Finally, I can think again. I mean, more aptly, it's like, bro, was out, you were dead. He left the planet, yeah. How much time has gone by? My head ached as if it was being bludgeoned by a blunt instrument, an endlessly drawn-out agony suffocating me. And then, it all suddenly eased up. I found myself awake.
Takumi! Thank God you're awake. Are you okay?
Yeah, just a little confused about what happened.
Well, he suddenly lopped off your head. Of course, we brought you back with the Revive-o-matic right away, but you weren't waking up, so we carried you back to bed.
Have you been with me the whole time, Tsubasa?
Yeah, I thought someone should stay with you just in case something happened.
Wait, that's right. What happened to Dal Shah? What happened in the fight after I was gone?
After he killed you, he left. He said he'd be back soon.
What do you mean?
I have no idea, but I can tell you what he said before he left.
According to what Tsubasa told me, Dal Shah was the father of the Squad 1 commander, Mervram. He wasn't looking to avenge his son, and everyone sensed there was some friction between him and Beshness. He only wants Takumi. I see. How's everyone else doing? As we've seen before on previous routes, the thing that, Dal Shah actually wants is to find somebody strong enough to kill him.
Because he's such a strong enemy, they're all working to think up a plan. They're in the cafeteria as we speak. If you're feeling okay, we should go too.
He's like the wandering orcs you see in Skyrim that are like, I am old now. I'm like 35 and I need to die. I want a warrior's death. And then you're like, bro, you're not even that old. And he's like, yeah, but I'd rather die now while I can still fight well before I become old and I can't do anything. And then you have to fight him and kill him. Dal Shah's like that. That's literally what I say. I'm 25, I'm old now. So true. I mean, you're not old. In the grand scheme of things, 25 is really not that old at all, but... Sure, okay. I'm about to be 26. It's practically over. I think you're fine, actually. I think you're so fine.
Oh dear, are you okay?
Yep, all good. Anyway, have we come up with any good ideas for defeating Dalsha yet? Just now, actually. Let me hear it. I hate to repeat myself, but apparently Yugamu had been collecting blood samples from the commanders for research at some point during all of our previous battles. As a result, he'd successfully developed a poison that was only effective on invaders. So we're using that poison. A new and improved version, to be precise. I'll be tirelessly working on the new formula until Dalsha comes back.
Yugamu, let me help. I'm not sure how useful I'll be, but still.
It'll be quite heartening to have you as my assistant. Yes, Yugamu! What should the rest of us do? I don't mean to abandon everyone, but all I can suggest is that you stay vigilant and prepare. Other than that, live your lives as usual, without regret. The day he comes back might be our final day alive. Without any guarantees we'd be able to win, we quietly went our separate ways. I'm gonna have to go... cool thing about Danganronpa 2x2 coming back. I'm gonna have to go back and watch my own Danganronpa 2, like, beginning, to see the voices I gave everybody. Just as, like, a refresher for myself for when I play Danganronpa 2x2 when that comes out. I'm gonna have to go back and watch my own Danganronpa videos. I went back to my room, but soon found myself with nothing to do. I decided to head to the parking lot as usual. I hadn't checked in with Tsubasa to see whether we'd be continuing our work, but... You're gonna stream it? Probably? Either I'm gonna stream it, or I'll just record it on my own. Then I'd better finish one right now. The thing about 2x2 is that it's an alternate story of the second game, so it's not even, like, the same story of the Danganronpa 2 that originally existed. It's a brand new story with the second game's cast, essentially. Because people really like Danganronpa 2, so they said, hey, how about we take those characters and throw them in a new situation? It's like an alternate canon version of 2, and I don't know really anything about it. All I know is that what I just said is basically all I know about it. Where they can die again. Yes, potentially in different ways and killed by different people. Anyway. Unsurprisingly, she was already there, working away. I gave her a quick hello and joined in. I gotta go. No worries, have a good night, Haru. We've been through so much the past few days, so the vibe between us, well, it was obviously a little different. I was completely preoccupied with thoughts of Dal Shah. Either Tsubasa was in the same situation or could sense what I was thinking, because we worked at a slower than usual pace. Why am I doing this whole romance thing anyway? I tried to push the thought back down. It wasn't the time to be thinking about this. It's too late to be asking this now. Way too late. I looked over at Tsubasa in hopes of clearing my mind with small talk. But then... Huh? It was so subtle that I thought I was seeing things, but... I don't think 2x2 got an official release date yet, though. All I know is that it's coming out in 2026. I don't think there was an update for the release date. I'm checking the website right now, just to double check. Release got delayed to 2027. That makes sense. Yeah. It does say early 2027 now. I'm not even surprised that it got delayed. Because when I went and checked the release date, like, last month or something, like, and saw that it was 2026, I was like, we're like halfway through 2026. This is gonna be like if they haven't given us a release date already, this is gonna be either a really late 2026 release or it's gonna get delayed. So I'm really not surprised that it got delayed. Game timelines are a lot slower than they used to be, like, 10 years ago. Partially because of changes in how games are developed on the, like, actually developing the game side of things, and also like the work table side of things, where I think people get crunched a lot less these days. I mean, you certainly do still hear about people getting crunched to get a game out, but I think that sort of thing was a lot more common in the past than it is now, which is good. The massive engine Tsubasa was building was tilted. Or more accurately, tilting. I was certain at this rate it would tip over and crush Tsubasa. Tsubasa didn't seem to have any idea. Decision time. Go try to help or let her get crushed. Tsubasa! I stamped my foot on the ground, trying to force something out of my throat.
Is everything alright?
Bro?
Yeah, that's not enough impact to mess up an engine like this.
I was asking about you.
Oh. Right. I'm completely...
Tsubasa?
Tilt her head to the side. Tilt her head to the side so she doesn't aspirate on her own vomit.
Sorry. I'm getting a bit sick.
You do not want a vomiting person to be laying on their back. You have to tilt them on the side, because if they're laid on their back, they're going to puke into their own mouth and then breathe in their vomit and die. If you ever come across a person who is laid on their back and like fucked up and they're vomiting, fucking tilt them onto the side so they don't aspirate on their vomit and die. Life-saving tip. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good now. Sorry, I must be stressed over the whole Dal Shah thing.
We should stop for the day.
Good idea.
She's nervous because of Dal Shah. Fair enough. She'll be fine. Tomorrow's a new day. I repeated these reassurances in my head, knowing somewhere deep down that I was avoiding the reality of my situation.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 89th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy!
I got a weighted plushie in my lap right now, but also it is just making that one side of my body slightly warmer, which is not great because it's already pretty warm in here. It's not like uncomfortably warm, but I am sweating slightly. And so like having the plushie on the one side of my body just made that one side of my body sweaty and gross, and so I am gonna move this out of the way now.
For humanity's great tomorrow, for our shining future, for this school! Stand tall with your comrades and step up to the challenge of mankind's most difficult mission. Glory to the Special Defense Unit, the hope of all mankind.
I felt a strange tension, an ominous feeling. Why did Tsubasa throw up? She was doing so well. I know she said she was nervous because of Dal Shah, but it could very well be because she was too close to me when she fell down. But whatever was causing it, it should be good now, right? This music is way too tense for the thoughts that Takumi's having. Man, I hope she wasn't feeling sick because of me, meanwhile just like... It's way too tense of a vibe. Hey, you're at it early today. No uneasy or anxious feelings here. I tried to convince myself everything was okay as I greeted her as nonchalantly as I could.
Oh, morning. Sorry about all of that mess yesterday.
Already at her station, Tsubasa responded to me rather playfully. She seems fine. There really isn't anything for me to worry about. Are you okay?
Sorry, stay there.
I'd reflexively taken a step forward, but I moved back.
Sorry, but I'm going to have to tell you something you really aren't gonna want to hear.
I hit the button by accident. Huh?
I know myself enough to know the real reason I'm getting sick.
Ah.
It's your fault, Takumi. Maybe fault isn't the right word. I guess it's thanks to you? No, that's not quite right either. But you're the reason for sure.
What do you mean?
It's embarrassing, but I think I like you more than I did before. Honestly, I was a bit nervous and nauseous being with you before, but it was never this strong. But
Bro.
the more I like you, the more nervous I get. And after what happened yesterday...
Tsubasa goes crazy for people who like vomit, I suppose.
It's just not stopping. Even just being near you.
No way. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to say? What's the right answer when someone tells you their affection for you is making them sick? I have no clue. All I could do was give a half-hearted acknowledgement. Right.
I'm sorry.
You don't need to apologize. But what do we do now? She's sick just being in the same room as me. We won't be able to work properly like this. It might even keep her from being able to finish the engine she started building as a means of proving to herself that she's stronger now. I don't want that to happen. I want her to finish it, no matter what. I want her to break free of the past. Which means my decision is clear. Let's stop working together. If there's anything I can help you with, I can work on it in my room.
Absolutely not.
Huh?
I don't want to give up now. Not on this engine and not on you.
But...
The old me might have given up on one, maybe even both of them, but I want to change. So let me keep doing things the way we've been doing them.
Are you gonna be able to keep going, though?
Of course. I'm sure I'll still feel nauseous, but that doesn't mean I can't work.
But...
Fine, then I'm gonna use the ace up my sleeve. My prize from our 25-meter swimming race. I get to make one demand of you.
Why are you being so stubborn?
I told you, right? I want to change.
I mean, if that's what you want... I couldn't turn her down. Not to mention, she wants to change. The assertiveness of her demand proved that she had already moved beyond the timid Tsubasa of long ago in my eyes. All that was left was for her to prove to herself that she'd changed.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Wowie! It's your 90th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! The time humanity has longed for is almost upon us. We're really in the home stretch now. It's been a long and arduous road. But since you've made it this far, I just know you're gonna be fine. In 10 days, you'll have your happy ending. And all of you will become the heroes who saved humanity. Well then, everyone work hard together and keep those spirits up.
Woo!
All right, let's get to it.
Huh? What happened to your glasses?
Oh, come on. This is totally a thing. When a girl who wears glasses suddenly shows up without them and makes all the boys go crazy?
That only happens in movies, man.
I wanted to try it out myself.
But you don't normally wear glasses, and you put the glasses on to, like, have, like, a smart vibe, and then you took the glasses off. So my reaction is just, like, oh, you went back to normal. Okay.
Ah, right.
Alright, let's get to it for real now. Just kidding, Tsubasa already gave me the general rundown already.
Yeah, so long as she doesn't give up, I'll stick with her to the end.
Good, but if it gets tough, let me know. I'm ready to be your support system. Why is everything so not going to plan right now? We got the former strongest commander Dal Shah and a girl who likes you so much it's making her throw up. So frustrating.
Hey!
I couldn't agree more.
But that's life, isn't it? If everything went as planned, it'd be a total bore.
Well, that's what you have to believe if you want to get through it.
Well then, on that note, love it or hate it, there's 10 days left. Work hard in both romance and war, okay? That's your only option after all.
Right. We love Moko. We love Moko. Moko was a good character.
Good morning, troops! Rise and shine! It's your 91st day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! 9 days remain until the time humanity has longed for is upon us. I'm sure you're aware, but the fate of the world as we know it rests squarely on your shoulders, okay? So work well, and work together, for the sake of all mankind!
Today was a fresh start, and Tsubasa and I were back to work. She fought the nausea caused by being in the same space as me. I felt so guilty knowing it was because of me, but I wasn't going to run away from it. As long as Tsubasa won't give up, I won't either. I steeled myself and kept working.
Thanks for sticking by me. It probably doesn't feel so good to be told you're making me throw up.
I do feel a little guilty, but it's not bringing me down or anything. Plus, I know you're nauseous because you like me.
Really? Then that's good. Sorry.
Don't be sorry. That's not gonna be the last time.
That's for sure. I thought about not telling you about it. I figured I could just hold it in. But I'm glad I did. I figured you'd be understanding, but still. I wasn't completely sure. I've been thinking a lot lately. About how I'm really glad I started to... You...
Sorry, I think I missed part of that.
Oh. Don't worry about it. I'll tell you later.
I see. We worked for almost a full day together, and Tsubasa never threw up, not even once. Day 92! Day 92! Let's give it up for day 92!
Up and at 'em, troops! Time to rise and shine! It's your 92nd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! The goal is right in front of you! All of humanity is cheering for you! A bright and happy future awaits you! A new history for humanity will soon begin! All of you will pull off a monumental and historical achievement for mankind!
Maybe Tsubasa had been putting in extra effort yesterday to keep me from getting hurt. She threw up 7 times today. Maybe because she'd fought too hard? But it didn't really slow down our progress. I felt sad I couldn't comfort her by rubbing her back, because I knew getting closer would just make her more nauseous. It started before the morning announcement. Probably as soon as the sun rose. I leapt out of bed, awakened by the sudden blaring of the alarm.
Intruder alert! Intruder alert! Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds. Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
It's Dalsha! He's finally here! I immediately flew out the door and ran as fast as I could to the war room. Is everyone here? Are you ready? Is it Dalsha? Yes, he walked right in. He's brought plenty of lackeys with him too.
So that's why the alarm went off this time.
He really intends to finish us, doesn't he?
But it's pretty bold of him to just come straight in. And it seems almost like he was waiting for morning to come.
Enough about that. What about the poison? Yugamu and I managed to finish it. Thank goodness we spent all night working on it.
Sweet. Nice going, Nozomi. But how do we use it? Just put it in a bottle and chuck it?
A primitive method like that may be good fun, but I've come up with a slightly more efficient method. We turn the poison into a gas and have him breathe it in. We've made a trap we can place. We can position it and activate it at any time using a remote control. I'm going to find a place to set this. Once it's in place, I'll need you to get Dalsha to stop near it. If we get him to stop there, and then activate it once everyone's gotten some distance, we should be able to get him to inhale the poison. If that weakens him, we might be able to finally land some attacks.
But considering how strong he is, that's going to be a pretty tough mission.
So be it. We have to try.
Well then, it's about time to get this done. Everyone, we have to win this. Forget about everything else and give it everything you've got. It's time for a defensive battle. Ouch. Something, something, Nintendo Switch load time, something, something. Lots of gamers would be like, oh, it's 10-second wait time, I'm gonna scream. Me, I'm like, at least it's not like a minute. Could be worse, could be a lot worse. I remember fucking sometimes as a kid thinking my game had just completely frozen because of how long the wait times would be in certain games. At least it's not like that.
God of the planet, hear my plea
Yeah,
and lend me
yeah, we get your gist, man. We saw you transform before.
Let us begin. Come and prepare to die.
Here we go, everybody! We have to stop him!
It's gonna let me skip this, isn't it? Yep. You know I'm gonna. He got gassed. I wonder if I'll unlock new battles at any point, or if I've seen all of the battles that are in the game at this point, and it's just gonna let me skip every single one.
We frickin' did it, guys! Take that!
Let's mess him up! No, it's dangerous to counter right away. There's still gas lingering in the vicinity.
Let's deal with the others first, then!
Yeah, take them out!
With 100 endings or whatever, I would hope that there's more battles at some point, but I haven't gotten to that point yet.
Poison gas. Incredible. I never would have guessed there was a poison that could work on me. I underestimated you.
Everybody, all together now!
Looks like it's time to settle things once and for all. Who'll survive? You or I? Let us see what the answer is. Help me!
No!
What's this? I didn't ask for reinforcements.
I wanna die! Kill me!
You are seeking a place to die as well, then. How pitiful.
Good.
So, I've lost. The time of my destruction is upon me at last. I gave this battle everything I had. I have no regret.
Oh, Veshness is coming to kill him. Rip Bozo. Oh my god, Veshness is alive! Oh my god, we never saw it coming! Oh my god!
A disgraceful end. Pitiful.
Veshness stamped on the commander's desiccated corpse with a sneer.
Damn it. Everyone, prepare to attack!
Where's the route where Veshness, like, gets to be a real character instead of just, like, this, like, Mary Sue, type nonsense?
There's no need to rush. I don't intend to fight you yet.
Because, like, so far, she just sucks real bad.
Huh? I am preparing an event. A ritual, if you will. To usher in my ascension to godhood. Our battle will take place then.
What are you talking about?
Be calm. The time is soon.
It's kind of different with, like, the game basically, when she shows up, it's like, oh, it's like a scripted loss where you can't defeat her because XYZ reason. When, like, the game itself gives you enough tools to just kind of wipe the floor with her every single time she shows up, including, like, the first time she ever shows up. So it's not even, like, in a D&D campaign when you encounter, like, the big bad evil guy the first time, and the big bad evil guy has enough tools to TPK the entire party in a fucking turn. You don't have anywhere near the amount of damage to actually kill him before he TPKs you. And even Dal Shah, like, with his whole I have 99 armor and I take no damage from impact stab sort of thing, even Dal Shah is, like, within the game, there is a way to kill him by simply just, like, waiting him out. You apply bleed, you make sure whoever's applying bleed doesn't die by healing them with the rest of your AP after you apply the bleed, and then you just wait until he bleeds to death. This game gives you enough tools to kill everything in the game without, like, any sort of difficulty, because you can do stupid, cheesy nonsense like that.
Wait with bated breath, so that you may behold my birth as the one true God.
I know that in the D&D comparison, it's like, the main reason why you can't kill the big bad evil guy in the D&D campaign is because you don't have the numbers to compare to their numbers. And that might feel a little cheap or whatever. It's like, oh, well, I don't have the damage output to get anywhere near his health, and he can heal back whatever I do to him in one turn, or just kill me immediately because of the amount of damage that he has as damage output or whatever. But, like, that conveys, yeah, this is a threat you literally can't fuck with at this point. When, like, the first time Veshnesh shows up and the first time Dal Shah shows up, my brain doesn't cue them as threats that I can't deal with, because I could deal with them if the game allowed me to and didn't pull me out of the fight in a, like, story thing of, like, well, you didn't kill them in X amount of turns, so we're gonna move on. Or you actually did kill Veshnesh, and instead we're just gonna say, oh, she ran away. I don't know. I just think I just think it would be better if it was literally like, there is no way to kill them, and it conveyed that to me in a way of like, oh, look, the amount of damage you do is, like, so nothing to this character, and then they also just TPK me instantly. I think seeing all of my units die all at once, and then the person just deciding, like, oh, you're weak and aren't worth my time, would convey to me more that these are strong opponents than just, like, oh, you got ripped out of the battle when you felt like you could kill them. I also am notorious for being the kind of person to hubris say, like, oh yeah, no, I can definitely kill this enemy that, like, is gonna kill me too as well, so anyway, I don't know. Only in video games, though. In real life, I avoid combat at all costs. With that declaration, Vesnesh turned and left. Honestly, after seeing her walk away, I felt relieved. Yeah, I felt relieved too, because, oh, thank fuck she's gone. She's so annoying. We'd managed to defeat Dal Shah somehow, but the time to settle things with Veshnas was getting closer. I actually argue that Dal Shah as a opponent feels like a stronger opponent, because Takumi, when you use Impact Stab on Dal Shah, it does nothing. The thing that has been shown to be able to pierce armor the entire game does nothing against Dal Shah. And that makes me go, oh, fuck! But then, because of the fact that I was like, okay, well, he's impervious to all normal damage, let me think about a way to deal damage to him that might work anyway. Oh, I can apply bleed to him, and he actually takes damage from bleed. Okay, we're gonna apply bleed and wait 40 turns or whatever. And I would have done that. I actually, like, totally would have done that. Dal Shah, at least though, is better at communicate, like with the way that his like fight functions or whatever. It's better at communicating to you that he is strong and cannot be dealt with in normal means, because the literal only way I could think up to actually kill him is apply bleed and wait 40 turns. But he also wasn't really strong enough with his attack output to actually kill all of my units before I could just heal them back up to full. So it was possible to wait those 40 turns. I think seeing like a one-hit kill attack is kind of lame and makes you go, that sucks. But seeing the one-hit kill attack and seeing my unit die, would effectively convey, alright, don't fuck with this guy right now. I also don't know if I love the idea of one guy being so powerful that my fucking character couldn't fucking kill them in the first place. I think a better way to do, like, big bad evil guy type interaction, is to, they throw their lackeys at you the entire game, and the first time you see them is when you kill them at the end of the game. The entire time they've just been this mystery thing that has been throwing things at you the whole time, and then they show up as like a really powerful enemy at the end of the game, so that there's never any point where you feel like you could have killed them earlier, and then every time that they show up subsequently, it feels like they're just delaying their own demise. The less the big bad evil guy actually shows their face to the party, probably the better. That's just me. I felt an instinctive fear of her. I have no fear of Veshnas. She is nothing and means nothing to me. So I was completely relieved when she left. My state of mind is all wrong. I'm Takumi Samino, the leader of the Special Defense Unit. I'm Takumi Samino, the leader of the Special Defense Unit.
Troops, a new morning is upon us. It's your 94th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. The end of your school days is so close. All that's left is your battle with the final boss. It will surely be a grueling fight. But if you join hands with your comrades, you can surmount any challenge. Now then, keep your spirits up and protect our beloved school and the human race to the last.
You okay?
Yeah, totally. Well, not exactly, but I can keep it down.
If you're sure.
I know this is out of the blue, but did you think we'd survive this long?
I'm not sure. I didn't at all. I can't tell you how long I thought we'd last, but I figured I'd suddenly end up dead, with the world going black around me.
Maybe I was in the same headspace, honestly. Of course, I swore we'd all make it to day 100, but still, that doesn't mean I completely believed my own vow.
But now that we're here, I feel like we can do this. I think we might just make it after all. If we can defeat Veshness without losing anyone, if we can all return to the artificial satellite as friends, some of us remaining close, others drifting apart, it'll feel just like a normal graduation is supposed to.
In that case, how's your graduation project going? Think you'll have it done in time?
Yeah, I think I'll make it. I don't mean to sound so casual about it, but it should be done by the day after tomorrow.
It's finally happening.
By the way, when we're done making this, I think I want to clearly define our relationship too. So the day after tomorrow, I think that'll be the final day of the Tsubasa chapter. So give it some thought. About your answer, I mean.
Got it. It really is like graduation. We were preparing for the end of so many different things. Day 95.
Troops, it's time to rise and shine! It's day 95 of your service here at Last Defense Academy. Our long-awaited day 100 is just 5 days away. The Special Defense Unit is humanity's hope. Finish your mission and bring peace to mankind. The curtain will soon rise on a new era. Work together and work hard.
Thank you kindly for attending this meeting. Please take a seat.
Pardon me.
Ahem. I've brought you here today for our 4th meeting to discuss your romance with Tsubasa.
What happened? Why are you being so formal? It's like the beginning all over again.
Come on, you big silly. We only have a few days left. It makes me feel like we've really got to give this the dignity it deserves. You've got to sit up straight and get serious, you know?
So that's why.
As usual, Tsubasa told me everything that's happened in the past 5 days.
It was like so touching. This must be how parents feel seeing their kids grow up. Or maybe like teachers for their students?
Huh? What do you mean?
Tsubasa has changed so much, don't you think? It's so rude of me to say this, but her basic attitude has always been defeatist and scared. She seemed like the type to tap out instead of fighting for what she wants, right? But now she doesn't want to give up on either because becoming stronger or her romance with you. It's so wonderful!
What's gotten into you? But, well, I agree. She's changed for the better.
Oh my, you sound so detached. You changed her, Takumi. She changed because of you.
Come on.
It's absolutely true. You should be proud. Your relationship with her changed her for the better. And changing her means you've changed the world.
The world? Now you're exaggerating.
Okay, true. Anyway, do you know how you're gonna respond to her confession? Just kidding. I won't ask you anything so insensitive anymore. I know you'll be thinking about it until the final hour.
Yeah, you're right. But still, thank you.
Huh? Eve, what's this all of a sudden? Are you unlocking a secret route? Was I one of your options without me ever realizing it?
No, but you've been a huge help, Moko. If you hadn't run this game for us, I doubt things would have worked out so nicely. I think everyone involved has gotten a lot of encouragement from you.
Oh, stop. This is why I feel like a teacher close to graduation day. I'm trying to save my tears for the ceremony.
I could tell Moko was trying to keep it light to hide her embarrassment, but it wasn't all jokes. I knew that a small part of her wanted to cry. Okay then, see you later, teacher.
Yeah, and don't forget, it's not over till it's over.
Troops, a new morning is upon us! Start fresh and eager! You'll only be spending a few more days here at Last Defense Academy. You've already overcome so much. No matter what happens, I know you'll make it. You can save mankind. You can guide the last wanderers of humanity up on that satellite to their place on this planet. You guys are their heroes. Don't forget, everyone is cheering you on.
That should do it. Tsubasa murmured as she tightened the final screw. Is it finished?
Yep, so long as it runs. I'm gonna test it right away. Are you gonna stay and watch?
Of course.
Okay then.
Tsubasa plugged in the cord, extending from the engine into something that looked like an electrical box.
Here goes.
She hovered her finger over a switch on the box and started to count down.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
She flicked the switch. No way. Yeah!
It works!
That's incredible!
Two of them in front of the fucking giant-ass fucking rocket jet engine thing.
This means you did it, right?
Yep! It was a huge success! Thank you! It's all because of you, Takumi.
Come on. Actually,
Yeah?
it's kind of beautiful.
Yeah. I feel like I might start tearing up.
Finally, Tsubasa had defeated her old self. She had bravely taken on the challenge to see if this time she had the skill to complete the project. And now victory was all hers. Congratulations, Tsubasa. I'm feeling proud and it wasn't even my project. Why's that?
Yeah.
Don't ask me, Takumi.
Oh.
But I think you know my fight isn't over yet.
Yeah.
Should I just go for it and confess?
Yeah.
Then here goes. I feel like I'm just stating the obvious here, but I like you. I like you so much.
Thank you.
When I'm with you, I feel so calm, like I do when I'm with my grandpa. But the more time I spent with you, the more my feelings turned romantic. And the more I liked you, the worse my nausea got. But I didn't want to give up. I wanted to hold on to my feelings for you and overcome my weakness. So, I really like you. Please go out with me!
Tsubasa Kawana. She lacks self-confidence, but she makes up for it with her incredible work ethic. Being around me makes her nauseous. It's a testament to how much she cares for me. The way I feel about Tsubasa is... I don't fucking like her! No. I'm gonna choose I like her first, and then choose I don't like her after. Same way we did the other ones. Except... because I feel like the way to actually get to day 100 is rejecting her. Tsubasa, I like you too. Oh. Please go out with me.
Are you sure? I don't have anything to offer compared to everybody else, and I get sick when we're together.
That doesn't matter to me.
I like you, Tsubasa. Something wrong?
Your chest is more muscular than I thought.
Really?
I'm just messing with you. Trying to hide my embarrassment, I guess. What I really meant to say is... I like you more.
No way, I like you the most. That would have made for a pretty childish answer, right? Instead of answering, I looked at Tsubasa snuggled up to my chest. At the same time, she looked back at me. I thought about the dream, and I could tell she was thinking about it too. As if we were following a script, we moved in closer.
Huh?
Huh? I suddenly paused and asked her, How's your nausea?
Now that you mention it, I don't feel anything. Maybe it's all better now.
Just like that? Seems too good to be true.
I don't know. Maybe it's the power of love?
Well, it's the fact that, the thing that was making you nervous was the fact that you hadn't confessed your feelings, and then after you confessed your feelings, you've already got it all out on the table, so there's not really as much reason to be nervous, so the nausea was gone.
Oh, come on.
More importantly, we were about to kiss, right?
More importantly. Huh.
She was right. That was what mattered in this moment. Was it because I'd already done it in a dream? It was supposed to be my first kiss, but it didn't feel that way. I felt like I'd finally gone back to the place where I was always meant to be. Like the future that was always meant for me had finally become my reality. I wondered if Tsubasa had chewed gum earlier in anticipation of this. My first kiss tasted like strawberries. Nah, man, she ate strawberries earlier and vomited them up. No, that's gross. I'm sorry. I gotta skip the credits because there's apparently spoilers to other routes in the credits. Romance Route. Dream Come True 3. Alright. Well, I'm gonna pause briefly because I have to pee, but when we're back, I'll do the other side. I'll be right back. And we're back. We are back. Forgot to unpause for a second, but we're back. Before the decision. Reject her! Reject her! Reject her! Forever alone, Takumi! The war is more important! I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Tsubasa. I just don't feel the same.
Right, I see. I mean, it makes sense. Who wants a girl who pukes all the time?
That's not it! That's not it at all. I just...
You just don't like me back? Sorry. That was really mean of me.
Is everything alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm totally fine.
From what I could see, she was anything but. But that didn't change anything. It was out of my hands. Fully and completely.
Thanks for all the memories, I guess. This is the end of our time together, but Takumi, I'll never forget you for the rest of my life.
Thank you.
Okay, well, this is really the... Sorry, I was hoping I would be able to keep it together while I said goodbye, but...
Don't worry about it.
I don't want to look any worse in your eyes, so can we call it here?
Sure thing. I'll get going then.
See you.
Yeah, bye. Oh, fuck. I ruined everything.
If I knew things were gonna end up like this, it would have been easier to just not do it, but... Did you forget something? Oh. My deepest condolences.
Come on, Kyoshka, she didn't die or anything. No, that works. I feel dead inside anyway.
What did you come here for anyway? We're here for you. We know your pain after all. I appreciate that, but I'm not really in the mood to talk to anybody right now.
It's okay. We don't need to use words.
What do you mean?
Well, how do you like it? This is the luxurious massage technique of the all-Suzuki Suzuki family, you're experiencing the Shoulder Blade Ripper! Forget your shoulder blades. You probably feel like your whole mind's getting ripped out.
I feel like I've seen this CG somehow. I haven't played this path, but I think this is a CG that I might have seen somewhere online.
And this is the Magadori ultimate finishing move. Sotenkeiken Splitter of Scapulae. I banish these stiff muscles.
This actually feels a little too good.
You call those stiff muscles? They melted in our hands like putty. Pathetic!
But Lady Kurara, the spirit of the soreness lives on. The vestiges of it linger deep inside.
Destroy it! Leave nothing behind!
Just hold it.
Hi-ya! I'm giving 120%!
Me too. My heart meter is max.
It's so relaxing.
It only feels this good because you worked so hard in the first place, Lady Tsubasa.
You're holding a lot of tension. You must have been very nervous when you confessed. Oh, is the pleasure bringing you to tears? I'm even better at this than I thought.
No, she's crying because she just got rejected, dude.
You're stuck with us until your whole body is soft and pliable. Have at you. Cry and wail to your heart's content until the deed is done.
Kinda weird, but also very nice.
A fine morning is upon us, soldiers.
I don't know why my brain clocks that as being weird. It's like, it shouldn't be weird. They're just like helping a friend out. It's kind of an untraditional way, and that's why my brain is like, they're being all physically affectionate with each other and giving her a massage, and that's weird.
It's your 97th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. A perfect morning to pray for humanity's great victory. Just 3 days left until day 100. Charge through the final futile struggles of these vile, barbaric invaders and lead the people of the complex into an age of happiness.
It was happening again. I was unconsciously trying to go back to my routine. But I didn't need to go see Tsubasa anymore. I didn't regret not choosing her, just like I didn't regret not choosing Karara and Kyoshka. I wasn't meant to choose her. To lie to myself and say I liked her when I didn't? That would have been disrespectful to not only Tsubasa, but Karara, Kyoshka, and Moko too. I did the right thing. I did the right thing! But... There was that ticking again. It sounded like it was urging me to hurry. Like it was mockingly trying to tell me it wasn't too late to change my mind. Unable to take it any longer, I quietly removed the batteries. And yet, in the back of my mind, I could still hear that damn ticking.
Good morning, world! A fine morning is upon us! Can you believe it? Only 2 more days until day 100, the greatest day in human history! Is this what it means to be emotionally invested? Stay alert until your mission here is done, and keep working hard!
All right, let's get to it. Our final interview.
First off, I want to say thank you for your hard work. Honestly, I'd never dreamed you would take this so seriously, Takumi. Juggling preparations for our defensive battles and the roller coaster of romance? The sense of responsibility knowing you had to respond to these girls' feelings. It must have been a lot.
Well, I'm definitely exhausted. But I'll never regret this game so long as I live.
I feel truly blessed to have been your game master.
Huh?
But still. What was that dream all about anyway?
Right, I started our game because we interpreted the dream to mean one of the girls and it was destined for you. But now we just have to wonder what it really meant. But it's fair to say you chose this outcome, right?
Outcome?
I mean, if you'd chosen one of them, that dream would have tied you to her. And everything else would have just been an obstacle to your rightful destiny. That's at least one way to interpret things, right? In that sense, you've decided the dream was nothing more than a dream.
I see. It seemed like just quibbling over semantics, but she had a point. What was that dream all about anyway? I'm the reason I'm sitting here without any answers. It was just a fucking weird dream, Takumi. Don't fucking read too much into it. It's a fucking dream.
Anyway, the reason you chose this situation is because you didn't fall in love, right? You rejected those girls because you didn't like them like that, right? Or could it be that despite how many times you've denied it, you really do like Nozomi after all?
Of course I like Nozomi, of course I do! It's the entire thing, it's the entire thing! Yes! Yes, I fucking do have feelings for Nozomi! I'm a fucking idiot! I'm a fucking idiot the entire time and I've had the feelings for Nozomi! Yeah... I'd constantly denied that my feelings for her were romantic, but... Who was I fooling? I like Nozomi.
I see. I really wish you'd said something sooner. Then I could have changed the game, or stopped it, or something else, even.
I'm sorry. I only realized it myself because you asked just now. I was like, yeah, I really do like Nozomi. So, we don't need to dwell on the what-ifs.
I'm sorry.
Huh? Why would you be sorry, Moko?
I feel like I might have caused you to repress your feelings with this little game.
Come on! That could be true, but there's no sense in bringing it up now. The game might have repressed my feelings, but it was on me to figure them out now. You don't need to worry.
No.
Okay, well, if you insist, then I won't.
Please don't.
But what are you gonna do now?
What am I gonna do?
I mean, about your feelings. It's already day 98. Win or lose, our time will be over after our next defensive battle. Are you okay with not telling her how you feel? Not confessing?
What is there to confess? I've hardly spent time with anyone other than the contestants in the game this whole 100 days. I'd barely spent any time with Nozomi.
So you're saying there's no point in telling her because she wouldn't say yes?
I mean, that's an uncharitable way to put it, but yeah.
You're so uncultured, Takumi. All three of those girls told me something after they confessed to you. That they were glad they told you how they felt, even if you turned them down. Not one of them said they wouldn't have said anything if they knew they wouldn't end up with you. Here's what I think. Every heart in love wants to express itself. Of course, there are beautiful feelings of affection that are never confessed. But I'm certain that the hearts they belong to wanted to share them. What does your heart say, Takumi? Are you sure it's not begging you to tell Nozomi?
I'm not sure. I'm not really sure why I brushed off the question. My feelings for Nozomi were yearning to be revealed to her. I am yearning to tell her how I feel. But,
by the way, just this once, I don't think you have to worry about upsetting her, okay? She's just as good a person as you are, Takumi. And surprisingly open-hearted.
Thank you. I stood up after thanking her.
Huh? Where are you going?
Isn't it obvious? To find Nozomi.
Right! Good luck out there, soldier.
Hey!
If I die out there, please pick up all my bones.
You can trust your girl Moko.
So, what did you want to talk about?
Nozomi...
I knew more than anyone what I needed to say. But the words just weren't coming. The feelings I wanted to express so badly were trapped in my throat.
Is it something that's difficult to talk about? Should we try again later?
Actually...
It was my first time experiencing being on this side of a romantic interaction. I had no idea how terrifying it was to express these feelings to someone. Karara, Kyoshka, Tsubasa, all three had managed to overcome that terror to tell me. I finally understood them, but it was too late, and that understanding nearly brought me to tears. Through stinging eyes, I spoke.
Nozomi...
I probably don't need to tell you what her response was. She apologized and explained that things were too sudden for her. We had to start as friends. If we survived these 100 days and got back to the satellite, we'd go out somewhere. So at least I succeeded in lining that up for myself after day 101. And so came the temporary ending to my life of romance. I calmly accepted how everything had ended because it was so logical, but I was still glad I told her. My heart really did want her to know how I felt. Whew. Killing a lot of endings on this path. 65, Romance Route, How I Feel. Killing a lot of endings on this romance path. I think we already got like 4, just like 4 or 5 from this one, just alone. Because there were 2 for Karara. Then there was the one for Kyosuke. Then there was the one for Tsubasa and one for Nozomi. So far, that's 5 endings?
5, yeah. Yeah. That's 5. That's crazy. No, we don't have feelings for Nozomi. She's just a friend. I wonder if this will be like a spider tree, where it'll be like decision after decision. No, I don't. I don't like Nozomi in a romantic way.
But then, why? Karara, Kyoshka, and Tsubasa are such good girls. Wait, I know! You realized your feelings for one of them after you rejected them, didn't you? I knew it! That's the exciting development you were hoping for, right?
Do I have feelings for one of them? After all. I was right, it is gonna be a spider tree of fucking decisions. Yes. And then we'll do the 3.
Oh my god, I knew it! Love always wins in the end, no matter what! Okay, oh my god! Then who do you like? Who are you gonna choose now that we're in the absolute final hour?
Well... We're fucking in the thick of choices, man. There's so many. Harem ending? Oh my god! All 3! I like all 3 of them.
What? Excuse me?
I can't pick just one of them. I only realized it after my experiences with all of them. I like all 3 of them equally. I want to be with all 3 girls.
Have you lost your mind? I refuse to accept such a disloyal decision!
Polycule ending! Polycule ending! Let's go! Fuck, dude. We had another polycule ending, and this is like another 2 polycule ending routes back to back. Crazy.
Hehehe, I heard everything.
Well said, Sir Takumi.
What are you talking about?
We've been talking amongst ourselves, too. We were wondering if you'd be okay with the 4 of us being together. And after our discussion, we came here to propose the idea to you.
Right as we arrived, we heard you proposing a similar idea, and Moko was berating you for it.
Ha ha ha. I'm certain our dream,
Sorry, I hit the button.
was hinting that this was in our futures.
Are you guys sure about this?
Yes, we're sure this is the best decision for us.
No one will get hurt, and we all get what we want. It's the only way to do it.
Although Sir Takumi's physical and mental burden will be 3 times as great.
Well, someone as amazing as Takumi shouldn't have any problem with that. Right?
Yeah, of course! I always subconsciously believed this was the best outcome. I just hadn't realized it was an option because of the social norms and ethics I'd been raised with. Bring it on! I'll love all 3 of you! The power of our romance will soar to 300%!
Oh, I've been defeated. I had no idea your love was so big and twisted. I guess I have to reevaluate my sense of what's normal. I'll retrain my heart with this newfound realization.
And in the end, we were happy. We defeated Veshness without losing anyone and returned the artificial satellite. There. The four of us built a happy family together. Why does this photo look like a hostage situation? Something about the blank gray background and Takumi in a chair feels really strange. Of course, none of us had any precedent for a family like this, so we fought and argued sometimes, but what we did have to guide us was our unwavering love. So long as our love never dies, I know the four of us can overcome any difficulty. Hell. What? Why am I on the ground?
How could you suggest something as slimy as dating all three of them?
Oh, that was in his head. That was all in his head. She fucking kicked his ass for fucking saying that.
You don't understand their feelings at all! You can't make a mockery of these things, you know? Not love! Not a young girl's heart! I won't let you disrespect them!
We're getting so many good CGs, I have no idea which one I'm going to use for the thumbnail. Romance route, living the dream. 6'7", 6'7", 6'7". Shut the fuck up, shut the fuck. 6'7". Oh my god, it's such a branching nightmare now. I'm gonna go before the decision here. Wait, hold on. Oh, I can't go back to the flowchart when I'm on the screen, apparently. I was gonna go back to the flowchart, because I think this is gonna be, like, the actual ending. That I have to actually fight Veshness. No, that's not it.
Then, what is it?
It's just how things went. I didn't end up liking anyone romantically, so I didn't choose anyone. Am I weird? Or some kind of monster?
No way! That's just the human heart. There's nothing weird about liking or not liking someone.
Honestly, it was exhausting. I don't regret starting this game, but I'm tired. Once I came out and said it, it was like the dam had broken. I couldn't stop the words from coming out. Honestly, this whole time I've been thinking, playing protagonist in a romance game while fighting invaders is completely insane. I had bigger things to be doing. How could I possibly sort out my feelings in a situation like this?
Takumi.
It just, like, completely wore me down. It sapped my soul,
and my time. It took everything I had out of me. Why do I always have to be the one making decisions? It's so tiring. It's exhausting to reject someone's feelings like that.
Oh.
I don't want you to bite your tongue off. So grit your teeth for me, okay?
Huh? She fucking punch your shit out because you're being an asshole. Why?
Where am I?
Oh, you're finally up. You're in my room.
Huh? What am I doing here?
That doesn't matter. Just keep your mind empty and stop thinking for a while.
But I can't do that.
It's okay. No one will blame you for taking a little break.
You were fucking losing your shit, so I knocked you unconscious and dragged you back here to force you to take a break.
You did great. You worked really, really hard.
I was ashamed. I hurt those 3 girls because I don't even understand my own feelings. What's wrong with me?
Oh my, are you tearing up? Oh, rest your head in my lap, okay?
Yeah.
Mommy Moko route.
There. You've been through so much. I'm just saying. Maybe there's a future out there where you choose me.
Yeah! A future where I choose Moko? What is she saying? But then again, does it even matter? Right now, honestly, I just don't want to think anymore. Mommy Moko ending? Anyway, that was not the ending. I thought that might be the real ending because it was the one thing that would take me off the path of the romance. 6-6 romance route consolation. Before decision. I don't know. I have no idea. Don't make me choose. I don't want to, Moko. I don't know who I like. I probably like somebody, but I don't know. Leave me alone. I don't know. Stop putting pressure on me. Ah! Kumi just like has a full-on panic. I mean, that previous route was basically he had a fucking full-on panic attack. Kind of just lost his mind. I still don't know.
You don't know?
I know it's against the rules to ask, but I want to think on it some more. This isn't the end. Who do I like? Who do I want to be fated with? To be with. I want to spend some more time with them. Until I can figure it all out. So I want to keep this going on the satellite when these 100 days are over. If they're okay with it, that is. What?
Nothing. I think that's fine. You're right, Takumi. It might sound crazy coming from me when I made the rules, but love isn't a game. It will mean everything to those involved, so you should be willing to risk everything and keep moving forward. To find your one true love.
My one true love. Thank you. I feel more determined now.
That's good.
Well then, I'd better not waste any time.
What are you gonna do?
I'm going to talk to all three of them. Right now, I'm probably the only one who wants this.
I'm sure all of them will agree to it. They all like you so much that they're not going to let getting rejected once stop them.
I hope that's true.
Oh, one last thing. If they all turn you down, come see your girl Moko. Lucky for you, I'm single and ready to mingle.
Yeah, I'll think about that. I told Karawa, Kyoshka, and Tsubasa to come to the cafeteria so we could talk. While they were confused by my suggestion at first...
How pitiful. But if you insist, I guess I don't mind hanging out again.
I'm all for it. Next time, I'm going to capture your heart through your stomach, Sir Takumi. I'm in too. Honestly, I still have a lot of unresolved feelings, so... And I feel like having future plans will motivate me in our last battle. Thank you. They're really such great girls. I need to win this so I can enjoy a future with them. We need to win this. At last, the fated 99th day had come. In place of the usual morning announcement starting the day, she's here.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert. Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds. Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
I was strangely calm. I wasn't frightened or excited. I'd already made up my mind long ago. Okay, here goes. We're gonna go kill Veshness. I don't see Veshness on the monitor. Are we going to have to wait and see then? She's playing with us, drawing this whole thing out. Everybody, are you ready? This is our final battle.
For my final act, I'll crush that vermin and spray her brain matter and viscera everywhere. Let's go! We're gonna become the heroes of humanity and earn that sweet, easy life.
I'm nervous, but I refuse to die in a place like this. I'm going to live on and do all of the things I've always wanted to do. This is the last time I get to bully these invaders. I'm going to have fun befitting of Hell's favorite little demon prince. It's okay. We're going to win. I just saw it in a vision. I'll give up my worthless, filthy life for all of you who were kind enough to befriend a creepy piss stain like me. This is the last unwanted kill I will have to go through. After this, I can focus on murdering only the ones I truly want to out of mutual bloodlust. Get a taste of my special techniques. I'll show you why pro wrestling is the best in the world. I'm going to protect everyone. That's my decision. And I'm going to trust in it and press on. We can do this. We'll find a way. This is our final defensive battle. Ouch.
You know, I'm glad that this took pretty much exactly the time that it did. Because it's just long enough for me to, like, not feel bad about this being, like, a super short stream. But also not so long that I'm going to bed at, like, 1 a.m. Not that I would have super minded going to bed at 1 a.m. I was kind of preparing for like a 5-hour stream, but I'll take a 3-hour one. Veshness was calmly walking toward us as if she owned the place. The moment I saw her, my heart started to race like it had never raced before. It was as if the hemoanima, the cryptoglobin inside my body, was responding to her as she approached. Then, she stopped right in front of us while we stood on guard.
Don't think I'll grant you an easy death. Your power and the power of the Second Coming are mine. I shall devour all. Wicked invaders! Repent your evil ways and avoid your new god!
Sorry to have skipped the combat, but it let me, so I did.
Bow down! So powerful!
You better get a good taste.
What you're feeling right now is
The power of our love!
Here we go, everybody! Get her!
You win! This rat's pretty crazy, but I am glad that everyone lived. Dude, he's going fucking buck wild.
Now that you've won, there is only despair in this planet's future. Truly, the worst of all bad endings!
Get fucked, Veshness. You did it. You beat her, right? Congratulations, everybody. All that's left to do is to wait for day 100 tomorrow. Thank God. Humanity's wish is finally granted.
Huh? This is the end of our thrilling school experience? And nobody even died? No, I want a do-over. Where's the reset button?
Cut it out. We're finally done fighting. I think this calls for a celebration. I don't think so. You're a nuisance when you're drunk. Then why don't we eat something sweet?
Oh, that's a great idea. A tired mind and body need sugar.
Then that settles it.
We talked about everything that had happened so far and about what tomorrow would bring over cake. Cake has never tasted so sweet.
An omnidirectional attack will launch in 600 seconds. Special Defense Unit members, please evacuate to the schoolyard immediately.
We had evacuated to the schoolyard when day 100 came. In front of us was...
So this is attack mode.
Quite the weapon.
That thing's gonna launch some kind of crazy attack when it counts down to 0, huh?
We just hop in the escape pod and say goodbye before then. A fine plan if you ask me.
But knowing this is the end. Yeah, it's a little sad in a way.
Graduating isn't the goal, it's the first step of a new journey.
What are you talking about? Is that a wise saying from a great master?
That's a Moko original right there. I wanted to say something impressive at the end.
I could swear I've heard it somewhere before, though.
Well, whoever said it, they're right. This was the end of our 100 days, but our lives would begin anew after. Our life after day 101, which we so desperately fought for.
Hey! Pervert sword girl! Keep away from Takumi!
Lady Kurata, you must stop looking at Sir Takumi like a maiden in love yourself.
Hey, you two! Be nice to each other! This is the end, you know?
Are you trying to act all mature and unbothered for Takumi? You won't get away with this!
Come on, that's not it.
But she's right. We should get along for now. We worked so hard. We're the Takumi Lovers Club after all, right?
I get what you're trying to say, but I don't know about that name.
Who raised you to have such terrible naming sense?
It's embarrassing to me too, so let's not go with that one.
What? But it's such a cute, great name. Even if you tried to force me, I shan't change it.
Stop! We'll come up with a new one in the pod.
Right. We have plenty of time.
Plenty of time. Who would I pick as our time unfolded? Thinking about it ties my stomach in knots. But I'm happy to have the luxury to feel that kind of pain. I might even go as far as to say, I love it. Romance Route End. Well, Romance Route Graduation Day, number 68. Well, we're 13 endings deep into the game. We cleared the romance route. So now, we can go back and do other stuff. But I'm gonna do that next time. Because it's like 11:30 and I feel like... I mean, maybe there's like a loose end I can tie up on another path real quick, but like... I don't really think so. I think anything I try to do right now would be a fairly involved thing. Like, the farthest back choice is still like 17 days. And that one's like the same place, like... Yeah, no. we'll have to do the other stuff next time, because I don't think I have like enough time to keep going, really. I mean, on some level I was like ready for this to be like a 5-hour stream, but I'm definitely glad it didn't turn out to be one. Because now I have the flexibility to kind of just like go to sleep when I want to, and not be beholden to finishing up the 100-line stuff. I'm probably just gonna head to bed. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you did and you're not currently following the channel, just leave a follow to get notified the next time I go live. If you're watching this on YouTube after the fact, after I've uploaded the VOD, maybe just subscribe down below. Helps out the channel. Maybe leave a comment, leave a like. You know, it'll get my videos recommended if you like them, and comment and stuff, or whatever. I don't really know how the YouTube algorithm works as a whole, but you know, I hear all the time that interaction on the video helps the video. So do that, and I'll see ya. Peace, chat. This was really good. Liked this. Glad we finished out this route, and we'll start a new one eventually, probably sometime later this week, or maybe next week, or something. I do have stuff going on next week too, though, so yeah. Anyway, bye for now, chat. I'll see ya. Peace. See ya. Bye. Bye.